Welcome and thank you for joining us. You are watching Millennium News Hour and I am Tanzeeba Naureen. Today we have brought top and trending news from across the nation and the world. Let's begin with the headlines. Striking deals to end campus protests, some colleges invite discussion of their investments. Biden awarded Presidential Medal of Freedom to recipients including Nancy Pelosi and Michelle Yeoh. Alabama governor signs legislation to ensure Biden will appear on November ballot. Mandatory evacuations ordered in Texas after heavy rain and floods. One dead in home explosion in New Jersey. The fake ownership claim of Millennium TV is by some dishonest people from New York and Dhaka. Russian troops enter base housing U.S. military in Niger, U.S. official says. Turkey halts all trade with Israel, cites worsening Palestinian situation. "20 killed as bus falls into ravine in Pakistan." India election, Rahul to contest polls from family borough. Rublev beats Fritz to reach Madrid Open final against Auger Aliassime. Lehechka joins injured list. And Japan wins AFC Under-23 Asian Cup Qatar 2024. You are listening to Headlines Now. News in detail. Anti-war demonstrations ceased this week at a small number of U.S. universities after school leaders struck deals with pro-Palestinian protesters, fending off possible disruptions of final exams and graduation ceremonies. The agreements at schools including Brown, Northwestern and Rutgers stand out amidst the chaotic scenes and 2,300 plus arrests on 44 campuses across the nation since April 17. Tent encampments and building takeovers have disrupted classes at some schools, including Columbia and UCLA. Deals included commitments by universities to at least review their investments in Israel or to hear calls to stop doing business with the Middle East nation, a long-term U.S. ally. Many protesters' demands have zeroed in on links to the Israeli military as the war grinds on in Gaza. The agreements to even discuss divestment mark a major step on an issue that has been controversial for years, with opponents of a long-running campaign to boycott Israel saying it veers into anti-Semitism. But while the colleges have made concessions around amnesty for protesters and funding for Middle Eastern studies, they have made no promises about changing their investments. Israel has branded the protests anti-Semitic, while Israel's critics say it uses those allegations to silence opposition. Although some protesters were caught on camera making anti-Semitic remarks or violent threats, protest organizers, some of whom are Jewish, call it a peaceful movement to defend Palestinian rights and protest the war. The University of Minnesota reopened Thursday after administrators said they reached an agreement to end an encampment in the heart of the Minneapolis campus. President Joe Biden on Friday awarded 19 high-profile politicians, activists, and others the Presidential Medal of Freedom, which is the country's highest civilian honor. The list of recipients includes an award-winning actor, Olympians, and a former vice president. President Biden often says, "There is nothing beyond our capacity when we act together," the White House said in a news release announcing the recipients. These 19 Americans built teams, coalitions, movements, organizations, and businesses that shaped America for the better. Biden presented the awards at the White House. The recipients include political powerhouses such as Representative Nancy Pelosi, whose House speakership overlapped with the first 2 years of Biden's presidency, former Vice President Al Gore, also a Democrat, Representative James Clyburn, whose 2020 endorsement of Biden is often credited for delivering a major boost to his campaign, and Elizabeth Dole, a former Republican senator from North Carolina and advocate for military caregivers, who was the Secretary of both Labor and Transportation. The list also features several recipients who have broken barriers in their fields, including actor Michelle Yeoh, the first person of Asian descent to win the Best Actress Oscar, Ellen Ochoa, the first Hispanic woman to travel to space, and Jim Thorpe, the first Native American to win an Olympic gold medal. Record-breaking Olympic swimmer Katie Ledecky, who has won 7 Olympic gold medals, also made the list. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey on Thursday signed into law legislation to ensure that President Joe Biden will appear on the state's November ballot, a spokesperson confirmed. The Republican-controlled state house cleared the legislation earlier in the day in a 93-0 vote. The state Senate, which is also controlled by the GOP, passed it last month. Charles Litvak, a spokesperson for the Biden campaign, said in a statement that Alabama, with full Republican support, is already taking action to ensure that voters can exercise their right to vote for the candidate of their choice in November. Joe Biden will be on the ballot in all 50 states, Litvak said. Election after election, states across the country have acted in line with the bipartisan consensus and taken the necessary steps to ensure the presidential nominees from both parties will be on the ballot, and this election is no different. Republican secretaries of state in Alabama and Ohio had warned that Biden might not appear on the state's general election ballots because the Democratic Party's convention in August is scheduled to occur after state ballot deadlines. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Mandatory evacuations were ordered in parts of Texas, and residents in Harris County, home to Houston, were told to be ready to stay put for days after heavy rain caused flooding. Harris County Judge Linda Hidalgo, the county government's top executive, declared a disaster Thursday. Mandatory evacuations were ordered along the east fork of the San Jacinto River, and residents were urged to leave before nightfall. What we're going to see tonight and into the weekend will not be Hurricane Harvey, but we are going to see significant impacts, Hidalgo said in a statement. At this time, folks in the impacted area should either prepare to stay where they are for the next 2 or 3 days or leave, she said. A flood warning remained in effect for the East Fork of the San Jacinto River through early Tuesday afternoon. At least one person is dead after a house exploded Thursday in New Jersey. Police responded to a home in South River at about 7:03 p.m. for reports of an explosion, the Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office said in a statement. Police found 2 males who had sustained serious injuries from the explosion, the statement said. One victim, Kevin Gilbert of South River, died at the scene. The other victim was taken to Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, the prosecutor's office said. Detectives are investigating the cause of the explosion. South River is about 27 miles south of New York. Now we have a very important announcement to make. Some fake and dishonest people from New York and Bangladesh are misusing the names of Millennium TV USA and Millennium News 24 by introducing themselves as directors of Millennium TV and achieving nefarious purposes. They claim ownership of Millennium TV, but they are in no way associated with the ownership or directorship of Millennium TV. Millennium TV is warning everyone to beware of such self-interested fake people. Now it's time for global updates. Russian military personnel have entered an airbase in Niger that is hosting U.S. troops, a senior U.S. defense official told media, a move that follows a decision by Niger's junta to expel U.S. forces. The military officers ruling the West African nation have told the U.S. to withdraw its nearly 1,000 military personnel from the country, which until a coup last year had been a key partner for Washington's fight against insurgents who have killed thousands of people and displaced millions more. A senior U.S. defense official, speaking on condition of anonymity, said Russian forces were not mingling with U.S. troops but were using a separate hangar at Airbase 101, which is next to Diori Hamani International Airport in Niamey, Niger's capital. The move by Russia's military puts U.S. and Russian troops in close proximity at a time when the nation's military and diplomatic rivalry is increasingly acrimonious over the conflict in Ukraine. It also raises questions about the fate of U.S. installations in the country following a withdrawal. The situation is not great, but in the short term manageable, the official said. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV, and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network, and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feast. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. You are watching latest global updates. Turkey stopped all exports and imports to and from Israel as of Thursday, the Turkish Trade Ministry said, citing worsening humanitarian tragedy in the Palestinian territories. Export and import transactions related to Israel have been stopped, covering all products, Turkey's Trade Ministry said in a statement. Turkey will strictly and decisively implement these new measures until the Israeli government allows an uninterrupted and sufficient flow of humanitarian aid to Gaza. The two countries had a trade volume of $6.8 billion in 2023. Turkey last month imposed trade restrictions on Israel over what it said was Israel's refusal to allow Ankara to take part in aid airdrop operations for Gaza and its offensive on the enclave. Earlier on Thursday, Israel's foreign minister said that Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan was breaking agreements by blocking ports for Israeli imports and exports. A bus veered into a ravine in Pakistan's far north early Friday, a local government spokesman said, killing 20 passengers while 21 injured were rescued and taken to hospital. The bus was headed to the mountainous northern area of Gilgit-Baltistan from the garrison city of Rawalpindi in Pakistan's eastern province of Punjab. When the accident happened in the early hours, the bus was passing through Diamir district in Gilgit-Baltistan when it fell into a deep ravine. Faizullah Firaq, a spokesman for government authorities in the area, said, adding that 21 were injured. The government immediately launched a rescue operation to evacuate all the injured, he added. Indian opposition leader Rahul Gandhi will contest the general election from the family bastion in the north, his Congress party announced on Friday, a move that will challenge Prime Minister Narendra Modi in a region he dominates. Gandhi, the scion of the Nehru-Gandhi dynasty, will contest from Raebareli in politically crucial Uttar Pradesh state, Congress said, in addition to Wayanad in Kerala state in the south, which has already voted. India allows candidates to contest multiple constituencies, but they can represent only one. Uttar Pradesh is India's most populous state and elects 80 lawmakers to the lower house of parliament, the most of any state. In the last election in 2019, Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party and allies won 64 seats, including from Amethi adjacent to Raebareli, where Gandhi was defeated. His return to the area, albeit for a second constituency, will invigorate the party, Congress officials said. Modi and the BJP attacked Gandhi for the decision. We will be back after a short break. Till then, stay with us. This world continuously revolving around various events. Every minute, every second, something is happening somewhere around the globe, and you want to get connected to that event or to that specific moment. Here we come, Millennium News Hour, to get you connected with top USA and international trending news, which includes local news, political news, world news, business news, health and science-related news, entertainment news, sports news, and so on. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for OLED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia available with Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with Millennium News Hour to get the world news on your feed. Welcome back to Millennium News Hour. Now it's time for business news. Today's New York stock close price is 17,797.89. The NYSE Composite is increased by 98.84 points or 0.56%. Tokyo stock close price is 38,236.07. The Nikkei 225 index is decreased by 37.98 points or 0.10%. Shanghai stock close price is 3,104.82. The Shanghai index is decreased by 8.22 points or 0.26%. Hong Kong stock close price is 18,475.92. The Hang Seng index is increased by 268.79 points or 1.48%. Bombay stock close price is 73,878.15. The Sensex index is decreased by 732.96 points or 0.98%. Let's have a look on today's sports stories. Andrei Rublev beat Taylor Fritz 6-4, 6-3 on Friday to reach the Madrid Open final, where he will meet Felix Auger-Aliassime. Auger-Aliassime advanced after Izzy Lehechka had to retire at 3-3 in the first set of their semi-final. The men's final for the clay court event is on Sunday. The 8th-ranked Rublev entered Madrid on a 4-game losing streak after early exits in Indian Wells, Miami, Monte Carlo and Barcelona. He has won 4 straight in Spain's capital, including against two-time defending champion Carlos Alcaraz in the quarterfinals. "It's crazy," Rublev said. "It's the good thing about sports, about tennis. 1 week can change everything. You have to remember that because you can't perform always at 100%, so it is normal there will be ups and downs." Rublev is seeking his 16th career title and his second of the season after winning Hong Kong in January. Japan played against Uzbekistan in the final match of the AFC Under-23 Asian Cup Qatar 2024 on 3rd May 2024 at the Jassim bin Hamad Stadium. The match kicked off at 6:30 p.m. local time. Japan's Fuki Yamada scored the match's first and only goal in the 90-plus second minute, securing the championship with a full-time score of 1-0. Japan is the first two-time champion of the AFC Under-23 Asian Cup. Let's have a look on today's weather forecast. Before finishing today's news, let's hear out the headlines again. Striking deals to end campus protests, some colleges invite discussion of their investments. Biden awarded Presidential Medal of Freedom to recipients including Nancy Pelosi and Michelle Yeoh. Alabama governor signs legislation to ensure Biden will appear on November ballot. Mandatory evacuations ordered in Texas after heavy rain and floods. One dead in home explosion in New Jersey. The fake ownership claim of Millennium TV is by some dishonest people from New York and Dhaka. Russian troops enter base housing U.S. military in Niger, U.S. official says. Turkey halts all trade with Israel, cites worsening Palestinian situation. 20 killed as bus falls into ravine in Pakistan. India election, Rahul to contest polls from family borough. Rublev beats Fritz to reach Madrid Open final against Auger Aliassime. Lehechka joins injured list. And Japan wins AFC Under-23 Asian Cup Qatar 2024. That's all for today. Keep watching Millennium News Hour for latest news update. To stay updated, like our Facebook page, subscribe our YouTube channel and visit our website. Our website address is www.millenniumnews24.com. Millennium News 24 is transmitted and available to be watched free for all at TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jagu TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jagu BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Stay connected with us for all the latest news worldwide. Thank you.